Hello everyone and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey, and today for our reading lesson we'll be looking at an article titled How Friendship Makes Us Successful. Okay, so do you think that friendship is necessary to be successful, or do you think that we can do it on our own? So that's the question that this article is going to be taking a look at. Hopefully you can enjoy it. And this article is a little bit more simple than some of the other articles that we normally take a look at. So if you're intermediate, lower intermediate, then you can also join as well. Okay, let's see who we have. It's Georgie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Great, nice to see you. Where are you from?
I'm just trying to set up
Oh, no
client.
problem, no problem. Is this your first class?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. It's nice to have you. I hope you enjoy the class.
Thank you.
Okay, again, for those who are watching, right now is our premium period. So if you're a premium user, you can join now. Or if you have a reservation, you can join now. And here in just a few minutes, you'll be able to join the class. Okay, if you're interested in getting reservations, you can click on Get Reservations at the top. Okay, again, the article is titled How Friendship Makes Us More Successful. So, sometimes friendships can make us more successful, but maybe sometimes they can't. Maybe sometimes they impede our ability to do what we need to. So that's what we'll be discussing throughout the article. We'll be working, as always, on pronunciation and conversation as well. Okay, so again, I invite you to join here quickly, and we will get started. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and post the link in the Verbling chat. And it looks like right now the class is open, so go ahead and join if you would like, and we'll start here in just a moment. Hi everyone, welcome to the class. Let's see who we have. Ahmad, how are you? Are you there, Ahmad? You might need to unmute your microphone. So make sure when you come into the class, you unmute your microphone so we can hear you. Okay, let's see who else. Amanda, welcome Amanda. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and you?
I'm great, nice to see you. And tell the class where you're from.
Brazil.
Okay, excellent, nice to have you. And we have Georgie, where are you from?
Hi, I'm from Russia.
Okay, excellent, nice to have you in the class. Have you gotten everything set up yet? Hopefully. Okay, maybe. Let's go to Igor. Welcome, Igor. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Nice to see you again today.
Nice to see you too. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. We also have Tuyet. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
Great. Very good. Very good. And tell us where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Vietnam. How about you,
Okay,
teacher?
great. I'm from the U.S. I live in the state of Alabama.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Let's see. We also have Zendi. Welcome, Zendi. I think your microphone might be muted. You might need to unmute your microphone. We still can't hear you. Make sure that red microphone icon is not red, click on it above the verbling chat if you see it on your screen. Okay? And we still can't hear you. Hopefully you'll be able to get your microphone fixed. Okay? So good luck. I hope that you can participate. And let's see. The student on the end, I can't see your name. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Wangpen. Maybe you can call me Chinese name or English name Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. Nice to see you, Daniel.
Yeah, sex.
Okay, very good, very good. And you said you're from China then?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. We have Andres. How are you, Andres?
Hey, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, great. Welcome to the class. We also have Atef. Are you there, Atef? I might be saying it wrong. Make sure that your microphone is unmuted. Oh, he left us. Okay. We also have Ahmad. Are you there now, Ahmad? Maybe. We also have Ahmad. Are you there now, Ahmad? Maybe. Okay, just let us know if you can. But we'll go ahead and start with the article. So it's about if friendships make us more or less successful. It's an opinion article.
Yeah.
So as we're reading through it, try and figure out if you agree with it or if you don't. Hi, how are you, Ahmad?
I'm fine.
Great, it's nice to see you. Where are you from?
Arabia.
Okay, excellent. So let me go ahead and paste the link in the chat, and I'll put it also on the screen. So remember, this is called How Friendship Makes Us More Successful. So we're going to take turns reading each section, after which I'll let you know investigation errors, and then we can discuss it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask questions, and we'll just go through it, okay? So we're starting first. Let's start with Ahmad. Could you read us the title and the first paragraph?
Check.
How
Are you there,
How
Ahmad?
friendship making.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could read us, go ahead.
How friends
Friendship.
That one is friendship.
friend yes marks or as more
This one's more successful.
useful back end collision my drum meet Sof and I embodied
Okay.
embodied
This one, a ritual.
what
Back in college.
what
That's a ritual. That one, invented a ritual.
invented ritual was called flower. What is this?
Wednesday.
What is this? Every week we hand it to the come boss 15th center for a week out and then the library for 4 hours of hand studying.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's look at a couple words for pronunciation, Ahmad. The first one is this one right here, college. College.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could repeat it, college.
College.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And then the other one is this right here, fitness, fitness center.
The fitness.
Okay, perfect.
Fitness center.
Okay, very good, very good. So this is our introduction paragraph about how friendships make us more successful. Okay, are there any questions that anybody has from this section? What are some words that you didn't understand?
English slowly English. Very, 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 very slowly English.
That's okay.
No, your English is very good. Don't worry.
So what, did you have any words that you didn't understand in that section? Okay, so who can summarize what just happened in this section? Back in college, my dorm mate Sophia invented a ritual we called Power Wednesdays. What were these Power Wednesdays for the author and Sophia?
Every week they go to the campus fitness center for a workout to make exercise in the gym. And
Right.
then to the library for 4 hours of hard studying to study.
Exactly, exactly. So they decided that every Wednesday they were going to do this routine or this ritual. Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one. And of course, if you have any questions, if you see any words that you haven't seen before, then you can ask. Amanda, would you read the next section for us? Are you there, Amanda?
Yes.
Okay, could you read the next section for us?
Yes. We would stride back to our dorm with a huge feeling of accomplishment. But that uplifting cocktail of virtuousness, productivity, and sore muscles, rewarding as it was, wasn't what kept us repeating Power Wednesdays.
Okay, very good. Let me point a couple pronunciation corrections out to you. The first one is huge, huge. Okay.
Huge.
Perfect. Let's see. The next was muscles, muscles. So when you say the word muscles, even though there's a C in it, we don't pronounce that C. So it's just muscles.
Muscles.
Okay, perfect. And the last one was this one right above muscles, virtuousness.
Virtuousness.
Okay, perfect, virtuousness. Okay, so it says she felt an uplifting cocktail of virtuous productivity and sore muscles. What does she mean, an uplifting cocktail?
What is stride?
Stride. To stride is to walk with confidence.
Okay.
Okay, so after this long period of studying and working out, they would stride back to our dorm with a huge feeling of accomplishment. So they're very proud of themselves.
What is accomplishment?
Okay, when you finish something and you feel very happy about it, you feel like you've accomplished something. Okay. Any other questions?
Uplifting cocktail.
Right, an uplifting cocktail. Okay. The word uplifting means something that makes you happy or excited. And a cocktail, if you think of a cocktail, what is a cocktail when you're talking about a beverage?
Yes, I understand. Cocktail is a beverage.
Right, it's a beverage, but in this case, it means a mixture. So if you think of the beverage is a mixture of different things, different juices and drinks. And so she says an uplifting cocktail or mixture of virtuousness, productivity, and sore muscles.
What is virtuousness?
Virtuousness is just feeling good about yourself
Okay.
in this case. Okay? So to sum up those couple sentences, they're walking back to their dorm with a huge sense of pride. They're proud for their accomplishments. And they're feeling this mixture of feeling really happy, being productive, and having sore muscles. They have sore muscles because they worked out. Okay, any other questions?
No.
Okay, very good. Let's go next to Georgie. Could you read us the next one?
Sure. Our real motivation was each other's company. I've been immersed in the study of friendship for the past several years, and among the many things I've learned, one idea stands out. Next.
Okay, let me just correct this word right here. I've been immersed. So instead of immersed, it's just immersed.
Okay.
Okay.
Immersed.
And we'll have the next person read this one. Well, let's go back to the first one. Were there any questions that you had? What does it mean to be immersed?
Dive into.
To dive into something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've been immersed in the study of friendship, or she's dove into it. She's completely surrounded by it. Okay, so this is her passion, the study of friendship.
One idea stands out. What is the meaning?
One idea stands out, or one idea is the most important to her. It's different than the rest. Okay, so let's see about the next section. So this next section is going to tell us what that idea is. Igor, could you read it?
Yes. If you truly want to change some aspect of your life, developing friendships with people who aspire to the same goals as you do, like I did with Sofia 15 plus years ago, can lead to more successful endeavors than embarking on solitary efforts.
Okay, very good. Just this word right here, endeavors.
Endeavors.
Okay, great. What does that mean? Do you know?
Attempts.
Mm-hmm. Right. So it can lead to more successful endeavors or more successful attempts at accomplishing some goal. Okay, so this is the idea that the author thinks is most important or that's different from the rest in her study of friendship. If you truly want to change something in your life, you have to develop friendships.
What is embarking?
Okay, then embarking or starting a journey. Go ahead and start with the article. There's a lot of echo. Make sure that if you're in the class that you close out your verbling window. Okay. So if you're in the class, make sure to close out that verbling window so you only have the Hangout open. But yeah, this word embarking means
Great, it's nice to see you. Where are you from? Okay, excellent. So let me go ahead
make sure, Abdullah, I'm going to mute you. If you would keep your microphone muted because there's a lot of noise and echo coming from your microphone.
How friendship makes us more successful.
Okay.
So we're going to take turns.
So please, Abdallah, make sure to keep your microphone muted because there's so much echo we can't hear anything. Okay? So let's see. We had the question about embarking. Did you understand, Igor?
No.
Okay, so embarking is to start a journey. So to
Okay.
embark or to start on a journey. So having a friend can lead to more successful attempts than starting or trying this journey on solitary efforts or alone.
Alone. Okay.
Okay, good question. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, very good. Anybody else in the class? Don't be shy to ask any questions if you have them. Okay, so do you guys agree with what the author is saying? If you want to change something in your life, you need to have friends who want similar goals. Do you agree with that?
Partially.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about your view, Igor.
It can be with friends, but it can be without friends. I do not see any correlation in this. You can achieve goals with friends and without that friends. For example, to work out, I don't know, to grow your muscles. You can alone to do this. It's not a big problem. But of course, with friends, it's more interesting, I think.
I think that friends can influence you, can make an influence sometimes.
Okay, let's say you think it's important to have those friends.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think it's necessary? Do you think you can accomplish goals without having any friends with similar goals?
Yeah, you can accomplish them with your friends without them. But with friends, it's kind of an influence. You can be more motivated, but it's not necessary that's not necessary means that without friends you can do something, start something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Does anybody else have a similar opinion or even a different opinion?
Well, I think it depends on the kind of friends you have, because sometimes you have jealous friends who are not always supporting you and who are always trying to get you down. These ones you are not obliged to stay with them and to take their advices as serious. But for the others, I think they are important to have such friends, such good friends who are always on your by your side, and even if you don't get what you want, they always keep saying to you that you are good and you can do that.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Abdallah, if you would, are you there? Are you there, Abdallah?
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of noise coming from your microphone. So that's why I keep muting you. I don't mean to be rude, but there's a lot of noise coming from your microphone.
Okay, okay, no problem.
So if you would, keep your microphone muted, and then if you want to say something, then you can unmute it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, would you like to make any comment right now?
No.
Okay, very good. So anytime you would like to ask a question, just go ahead and keep or open your mic, but I'll mute you right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Anybody else have a comment on that? How do you think these friendships influence you in achieving your goals?
Depends on each person in a part, I think. On someone can influence positively, on someone can influence negatively. Some persons work, I don't know, to achieve goals without friends, some persons with friends. And if you have good friends, it's very good. But if you have bad friends, it's not good.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. So not only can they influence you to do better and to achieve your goals, but they can also have the negative effect.
They can say, No, you do not need to do this. Maybe you go with us in a bar to drink something. This kind of friends. So maybe you shouldn't have this kind of friends.
Right, exactly. Okay, very good, very good. Larissa, could you read us the next two sections, because the next one is short?
It's shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shortly after we make a decision to change our behavior, we often sense a softening of what at first felt like ironclad conviction. We chastise ourselves for our inability to summon motivation and return to the poor habits we're trying to break to comfort us. Actively undermining our goals.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's see. This word iron, we don't pronounce the R in it. So it's just ironclad, ironclad.
What's that mean?
Ironclad is something that's very strong. So if you imagine something that's like iron, like the metal iron, it's something that's very strong.
So this is made by metal? From metal?
Right, iron is a type of metal. So when we use the word ironclad, it means something that's very strong, like metal. So it's used in a figurative sense here, because we're talking about conviction. So
what is the...
Go ahead.
Okay. No, finish please your sentence.
Oh, sure. So we're talking about conviction. So this is like your motivation to do something. So she has a very strong motivation to do something.
Okay. But what is the... we often sense a softening with... Sense a softening.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we sense a softening. Remember that ironclad means that it's very strong. So we're feeling that that is becoming less strong. It's softening.
Okay.
We often feel that our initially strong conviction is becoming weaker or softer.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions?
Chastise. We chastise.
Okay, we chastise.
Chastise.
Mm-hmm. We chastise ourselves or punish ourselves for our inability to summon this motivation.
What is summon?
To summon is to to come up with. So we're unable to come up with the motivation.
Okay.
Okay, so
undermining.
She's saying, undermining our goals or not reaching our goals.
Okay.
So we punish ourselves for not having the motivation to complete our goals, and we return back to those habits that we are trying to break.
Okay.
Okay. And in that sense, we're not going to achieve our goals. So that's the problem. We're blaming ourselves for not being motivated enough, and because of that blame, we return back to those habits. Okay, any other questions?
No.
Okay. Anybody else in the class have questions? Do you think it's true? Do you think that we punish ourselves for not having this motivation if we're by ourselves, if we don't have friends with us?
Depends on each person, but I do not do this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so of course it depends on the person.
Do you do this, Audrey?
Possibly. If I'm trying to do something and I'm unsuccessful, maybe I'll blame myself for not being motivated enough. It could be.
And you want more friends that will help you to achieve your goals.
Yeah, if you have some goal, maybe it's helpful to have a friend that's doing the similar goal or doing the same goal. Okay. But it just depends. Sometimes it's easier to do things by yourself as well because you're not relying on somebody else. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Selma, could you read this one for us?
Okay, teacher. What a disheartening cycle, but research shows that having friends with the same goal can interrupt that cycle. Researchers James Fowler and Nicholas Christakis have demonstrated that weight loss and gain spread through friend groups.
Okay, very good, very good. Any questions here?
Third word in the first sentence.
Disheartening, disheartening. Yes. Okay, disheartening means like discouraging, discouraging.
Okay.
So it's discouraging because as soon as we don't reach our goals, we blame ourselves. And as soon as we blame ourselves, we don't reach our goals. So this is this cycle that's very discouraging. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
And at this point, the article suggests that research shows that having friends can interrupt that cycle. Having friends is what breaks this cycle, according to the research. Okay, and in the next paragraph, they bring up that weight loss and weight gain spreads through friend groups. So if you're trying to lose weight, that's going to spread onto your friends, and vice versa. If your friends are gaining weight, then maybe you'll be gaining weight as well. Do you think that's true? Have you noticed that in your friends group?
We should believe to researchers, I think. They know better than me.
Yeah.
I mean, I do not believe in this, but if they say that this is true, I can believe them on the word.
Well, I think that there's a lot of different ways to do studies, and sometimes we can't always trust them. Sometimes they, I don't know, sometimes the data might not be as accurate, or it might not represent all the factors. So I think it's always good to look at data and look at a study and ask yourself if you think it's true or not, and
yes,
what could have brought those results.
This is my opinion. We should look how they make, on what basis they make this conclusion. So what research they make, if is accurate, conducted research.
Right, and I'm not sure if they explain the research. We'll see here in just a minute. Just in a minute, if they explain their research. Okay. So, any other questions?
No.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Tuya. Tuya, could you read this one for us?
Okay. For example, if you meet your friends at an on you can eat brunch every Sunday, but then one phone quicks come in after starting a diet, you might suddenly question whether the practice is best for you. It's not that you necessarily adopt your friend's new habits right away, but the seed will be planted.
Okay, great. So we have this word up here. One pal quits. What is a pal?
Friend.
Right, exactly. So a pal is just another word for a friend.
But for women we can say pal? No, this is for men only.
It's for both. You can
For
say
both?
pal for women or men, right?
It's like
Oh.
buddy.
Just like buddy. Okay.
What is all you can eat? At an all you can eat, it's written with this.
Right, an all-you-can-eat. If you go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant, it's like a buffet. So there's food and you have a plate and you take as much as you want.
Oh, it's a type of restaurant. Okay.
Right. Right. And what is that word brunch?
For example, a company have many offices, like, and this restaurant have many. Yes.
It's a type of eating, a time of eating. What does it mean, brunch?
It's late dinner, I think.
Not late dinner, it's late breakfast.
Oh, yeah, late breakfast.
So, exactly. So brunch is in between breakfast and lunch. Okay, and you can see it's a combination of the two words, brunch, breakfast, and lunch. Okay, so if you're going to an all-you-can-eat brunch every Sunday, any other words? Other words you didn't understand?
The seed will be planted. What is the meaning?
Okay, let's look at the rest of the sentence. It's not that you'll necessarily adopt your friend's new habits right away. So you're not going to instantly become like your friend, but the seed will be planted, like an idea in your head, an idea planted in your head.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions?
No.
Okay. Let's go next to, let me see, Daniel, would you read the next one for us?
Which sentence?
It starts with, if you want to continue.
Yes. If you want to continue to feel close to her, you might even start tweaking your own routines, perhaps unconsciously, to align them more with her. I don't.
Okay. Yeah, you can read the next one if you would like.
Yes. And the same type of scenario is at play with Dixon recovery programs like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Okay, very good. We'll stop right there. Okay, so let's look at this word unconsciously. Unconsciously. Okay. And let me see. The other word that I wanted to point out for you, Daniel, was scenario. Scenario. Okay, very good. Everything else was good. What does this word tweaking mean? You might even start tweaking your own routines. Has anybody seen that one?
Start to polish something.
To polish, it could be.
Hello.
In this case, it could just be any change. So you might even start changing, tweaking or changing just a little bit. So you can also think of it as polishing if you're changing it, making it a little bit better. But tweaking is just to make small changes. Okay. Any other questions? So this section says, if you want to continue feeling close to your friend, you might even start tweaking or changing your own routines to make them more similar to hers. Okay. And we mention recovery programs like Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a very common recovery program, at least here. So it could be similar to this recovery program, Alcoholics Anonymous. Even though you're not an addict, you're still influenced by your friends. Okay. Let's go to the next one. And Abdullah, would you like to read this one? You can unmute your microphone.
Okay. From while?
Right, this one.
I read from while?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
While the success of these programs is difficult to evaluate overall, those who are helped by them tend to credit the friendships they make as a key factor in success. Public health researchers often point out the futility of putting a drug addict back into the same social environment after treatment, where it is nearly impossible to resist getting high with the same pulse in the same places.
Okay, excellent. The only correction I have for you was this word success. Success.
Yes.
Okay. Everything else was great. So any questions here? Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Okay. So what is it saying? In the second section, it says, these public health researchers say that it's futile or it's completely pointless to take a drug addict and put them in the same environment that they came from. So even after all that rehabilitation, just being around the same people who do the same things that they used to do is making the whole rehabilitation process pointless.
Yes, what's the meaning of futility?
Futility is just meaning uselessness.
Futility, useless?
Right, useless or pointless.
Pointless, okay, pointless.
Mm-hmm. Right. So
without
again,
sense.
Right. It makes no sense to put these drug addicts back into their old environments. Okay. Any other questions? Let's look now at the next section. And we have, let me see, Adnan, welcome. How are you? Are you there? I think your microphone might be muted. We can't hear you, Adnan. Make sure to click that microphone icon above the Verbling chat, because I think your microphone might be muted. Okay, I'm not sure if that's you talking. I don't think that we can hear you, Adnan. But we'll go to Ahmad. Would you like to read this next one? Ahmad, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Would you like to read this one that starts with forging?
Forging new friendship with people who and are always that remind to stay clean. How every stipulations differently. Veterans.
Patterns.
Veterans and helps feel. the emotional hurt that from when one
Abandons.
abandons a way of life. Friends can help you run, run fork, and
Individual.
individual will willpower in the
Mm-hmm.
power of of ha, have of our habit
Mm-hmm. Habit. Habit.
habit Charles doing 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 recom this repeal can the use that that trigger and the ruins that following bit to be behave be
Behaviors.
behaviors with new healthy ones.
Okay, very good, very
Oh,
good.
thank you.
So let's look at just a couple words. Right here, we have the word cues. Cues.
Cheers.
Okay, very
Okay.
good. And this word right here, recommends. Recommends.
Recommends. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Recommends.
Right, exactly.
Recommends.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking about forging or making new friendships. Establishes different patterns and helps to fill these emotional holes. So this is again how these friendships can help us to recover either from an addiction or just from accomplishing any goal in our lives.
Thanks.
Okay, any questions in these two sections?
In 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 the bite 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 can help you renew 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 frog.
What was it? Can you say again? Can you say again, Ahmad?
Yeah.
Can you repeat? Did you have a question?
This sentence friends can help you.
This word is reinforce.
Reinforce and the
Individual willpower.
Individual willpower.
Okay, very good.
And the virtual willpower. Thanks.
Right. So what that means is that we all have willpower or we have a motivation inside of us, and friends can help us to reinforce that or to strengthen our own motivation.
What is cues?
Okay, cues, anything that starts something else. So we have recommends replacing the cues that trigger bad behaviors. So a cue is anything that starts something else. Like we
For
have the
example,
cues
bad
that
friends.
trigger. Right, so if hanging around with bad friends makes you do things that you don't want to do, those could be cues.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Any other questions?
No.
No.
Okay, so let's go to the next section. Georgie, could you read it for us?
The cue and reward of a real person knocking in your door for a joint jog and a stimulating talk over coffee afterwards, if a particularly alluring replacement for a whatever previously sucked you into sedentary TV watching. I don't know this word. In
Okay,
replacement,
let me see. My computer is freezing. Hopefully we're not going to have any technical problems. So as soon as I can see the screen, I'll help you with that word. But go ahead.
okay. In a recent New York Times column, How People Change, David Brooke noted that there is a trove of research suggesting that it's best to tackle negative behaviors obliquely by redirecting attention towards different positive ones.
Okay, very good, very good. So that word is suggesting, suggesting.
Obliquely. I don't know. What does it mean?
I can't see it because my screen is completely white, so I'm not sure which word it is. Could you spell it?
Obliquuli.
اكتبها بالله.
Okay, obliquely, obliquely.
Obliquely.
Right, so that's by the sides.
Ambiguously, yeah? Is it mean ambiguously?
Okay, it could be. It could be ambiguously or by the sides, so not directly, but on the sides.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Did you have any other questions?
No.
Did anybody else have any questions from that section?
Hello?
Welcome back.
Audrey. We are waiting for you.
Okay, maybe now you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry
can hear
about that. We had a little bit of a connection problem.
Okay, no problem. Welcome back.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to that section. So just let me pull up the article really quickly. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is where we were, right? The cue and reward is what we just read. Okay, let's go to this one. It says investing, investing. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see my screen. Okay, it says investing in fulfilling friendships. Here we go. So let's go now to Igor. Igor, would you read us this section?
Investing in fulfilling friendships with those who have the values and habits you admire will lift you up to those friends' level more easily. To read
Okay,
the
very
next?
good. Yeah, you can continue with the next one.
The desire to be with, be like, and be liked by friends is primal or primal?
Primal.
Primal. We are all built to seek out strong bonds with friends on whom our very survival might have once been dependent.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Any questions from these sections?
Bonds.
Okay, let me see. Strong bonds with friends. So bonds are just connections. We are all built to seek out strong bonds or strong connections with friends.
Okay.
Okay, and so what does that word mean, primal? The desire is primal.
The most important.
Okay, the most important. Where does that word come from? So it could mean the most important, but what does it mean more generally?
The original.
Primal?
Right.
Prehistoric.
Primal. Okay, prehistoric, more or less.
Prehistoric.
So primal means that we're born with it. It's part of our nature.
Oh, okay.
So this desire to be with, be like, and be liked by friends is primal. It's natural.
What is fulfilling friendships?
Fulfilling friendships is like satisfying. So they fulfill or they satisfy our emotional needs.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
No.
Okay, very good, very good. So we'll stop right there. We can leave with a couple comments. So do you think that we are born to want to have these friendships? Is this a natural instinct to want friends and to want to be like your friends?
My personal opinion is that it depends on each person.
Mm-hmm.
So not all the persons the same. Maybe a half they're born to have friends, half maybe not. So it depends on each person. If you do a survey, you can see that results will be different. I think. If you
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. I think there is, yeah, go ahead and mute, keep yourself muted. Kaiki?
No, I said what I want to say.
Okay, very good. So, Kaiki, if you could keep your microphone muted because we can't hear anything. But okay, very good. That's a good way to wrap things up. So thank you all for coming to the class. I'm sorry that we can't get that noise out of the way, but I hope to see you in the future and take care, okay?
Okay.
Okay, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome.
Happy New Year.